Hey guys, Leonard here with Leonard's Nerd Cave. Remember, do subscribe to the channel if you like what you see on the screen right now. Leave a comment if you think of something to say, and like the video. Today I'm bringing you my collection of cars that I have made. Because I did grow up in the 90s, all of these tend to use the standard 4-wide scheme. The only one that doesn't really is this green one here on the end, but it still at its core is 4-wide. But this is going to be a short video and we got to do a profile on each one of these, so let's go ahead and break it down. Alright guys, this here is your standard classic red hot rod vehicle. It's got the vintage style going on. It's low profile, no windshield, single seat. We have 4 heads here. They're all done with 1x1 studs. It's how Lego kind of did that in the early 90s. Pretty smooth little build. This is my first custom car that I made, and I made this for the city pretty much before I even had the city, and I decided to revisit this some years later, and that's what spurred making these 4 cars. Well, making the other 3, I suppose. So as you can see, this is inspired kind of by the old roadster low profile kind. Same with the green one, but we'll get to that in just a second. Now that the other vehicles have been built, this one's kind of small, but it has earned a permanent place in my city. There's no way I'm going to get rid of this anytime soon, since it is my first custom car. I do still like it, even though it's small. This is the lime green Mean Machine. This is the build that I was talking about that I revisited on the old car. I wanted to do, obviously, a very contrasting different color, as well as work on different details of the build. I didn't want to build the engine this time so much, so I just used bigger, easier engine detail pieces. I have the grill on the front here, these header pieces here. That's a nice little silver piece. I don't know what it's supposed to approximate. I'm not really a car person, but back here we have shocks, and there are even lights on this one. So this was the second build out of all of my custom ones, and I think this is pretty cool. This one has, it's kind of the same roadster vehicle, but it has a higher profile. The last one sits real low to the ground. This one, the main body, sits well above the tires. When I finished this, I was still stuck on the classic vibe, and still feeling like I didn't have enough color in the city, so I changed paces again, and I decided, gotta do blue. So this is supposed to be more of a 1950s, 1960s Ford-esque truck. Kind of maybe the bubble body, except the wheel wells have been completely removed, as well as a wood paneled back walls have been added. This is the first vehicle, custom one that I did, that actually had headlights, so our other roadsters can't actually drive those at night, but this one you sure can. In the back here, I made it where you could haul plenty of stuff as someone with this type of vehicle would. We have a tire back there and our little friend, as well as whatever's supposed to this is in the crate. We also have some tail lights and a hitch. But once I did blue and I had red, I decided you gotta have all the primary colors, so I knew I had to do something yellow. Now this taxi is kind of based off Cadillac, especially in the front here with that angle. I really like this build, and I almost bought an old Cadillac once that was kind of like this, and it was even yellow, so not that I would have made a taxi out of it, but on the back here we have an antenna and a black stripe going down this. I debated putting a taxi sticker on the side here, but the only one I had was black. and I felt that just a random square black sticker was too much on the side. I felt it would take away from it, so I decided to put it on the back. This way at least the people that would be following this would know this is a taxi. There's obviously a second seat, and I feel this is kind of like a pencil design almost. And having something unique to each individual car, such as tail lights and headlights and hitches, this vehicle is the only one that has side mirrors. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Again, be sure to subscribe, like, and leave a comment telling me what you think about these builds. I'll see you guys next time, possibly with another custom 4-wide vehicle. Alright, later guys.